earlier in this matchup. Bart was doing pretty well, but then
no, you can join the. You wanna join the commentary? I actually wanted to take a break, so if you wanna join.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So see you later.
All right, later, man. Oh, that DI from Posey. What? Dude, that get up roll to forward smash. Your get up roll to forward smash at the end of the first game. That was wacky. Alright, so we're getting Bird on commentary.
Does the audio still not work? No, okay.
Ooh. Alright, yeah, just go for the grab. Get him off stage.
Oh, he doesn't get the edge guard though.
Oh, he missed the grab. And he gets grabbed himself. And he missed the up air. Oh,
Is this matchup very favorable for Falcon? What do you think?
I think it's very favorable for Falcon, but there's...
Because I have difficulties when I play against, say...
Yeah, you play it enough, you'll figure out ways around Ness.
I mean, edge guarding Ness is pretty easy. Or not easy, but it's good.
But I also
Falcon?
think, like, where you're at right now, it's completely normal to, like, have struggles against Ness. You have to, like you said, you have to be very tight with your spacing and your options. But I think, like, as you get more experience and get better at the game, like, I think it becomes a lot easier for Falcon. Like, right now, what I've seen from you today is you miss a lot of tech, like pivots and stuff like that.
Exactly. Pivots.
That's gonna get you killed against Ness, right?
Yeah,
but once you're like tight on your movement and stuff like that, I think this matchup is pretty good for Falcon. It's like Ness doesn't have great options against Falcon in neutral besides his up tilt.
Okay.
Yeah, like Falcon's aerials beat out a lot of Ness's options except for up tilt, but up tilt has lag on the end of it, so you just work your way around it.
Yeah, up tilt is one of those anti-Falcon moves. It sometimes beats out back air. It beats out down air all the time.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, when I try and down air Ness, when I would down air any other character and it would work, it doesn't work against Ness.
Yeah, it's just like, you have to avoid it, right? You can't go into it, but you can work around it, you know? It's tough. Force smash? What are you doing, man?
I just jumped in with the nair.
Yeah, there's so many things you could have done, but
you can up B actually.
Yeah, up B too. That's a good one.
It's actually pretty consistent because the hitbox is good.
That's another thing. Ness can't approach.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice combo to bring it back. But you saw it, like, Ness can't approach Falcon, right? Like, approach Falcon. Because if he tries to swing the back air, Falcon could just pivot back. Falcon's so fast that any of Ness's approaches, since Ness is so slow, can be countered. Whether it's up smash, pivot, back grab, you know, there's a lot of options. So that's where Ness really struggles in this matchup. Whereas Falcon can kind of run in and do stuff. But you can't do that. You shouldn't be going after Ness from above, really. I like approaching Ness from the side, whether it's with a grab or a back air. But you have to be wary that back air will 100% like always lose to up tilt.
I actually sometimes have success with first hit forward air as an approach.
Oh, that's scary too. I'm sure that's good. You go with what works well for you too. You just gotta recognize.
No, I mean it could be a bad habit. I'm not playing against high level. Oh damn.
Yeah. I mean like that's it. You gotta feel out what works for you because some people are like I'm very good at spacing Pikachu's back air, right? But a lot of people will argue that Pikachu's up air is better. But it doesn't matter that it's better, like that it has disjoint or whatever. I'm better at timing and spacing back air. So sometimes you're just better with a certain move than others. Like there are like objectively better moves if you have like two of the like exact same person playing the exact same game, right?
Okay, yeah.
But there's like a self-optimal too, like something that works better for you. Some things just work better for some people.
But I would always try and change myself to be better at another option if I think that option is
right. I always
better.
wonder.
I still get what you're saying.
Yeah, I always wonder though, like if you can like eventually just be better, like grind out enough times so you're better at that other option. If you would be as good as you were if you just stuck with what you were already good at and refine that. Yeah, it's really hard. There's no real way to tell, but there are certainly moves that should be optimal, right?
Yep.
Oh, he can't go through that. I guess he's got a good enough advantage here. Oh, that's too slow. Gets him off stage. Missed the downer. I think he wanted a fast fall. Yeah, how does Ness get in here? He just float in an aerial, get grabbed. And yeah, Posey can just go out there and clean that one up.
I don't think we have that many matches left.
Yeah, we should be winding down.